Most men don't lose women because they're not good enough. They lose them because they try too hard to prove they are. Let that sink in. Picture this. You meet a woman who instantly captures attention. She's attractive, confident, intelligent, the kind of woman every man notices. And you decide you will be different. You treat her better than anyone ever has. You text her first. You plan everything. You show consistency. You give attention freely. And yet, the more you give, the less she feels. Now here's the truth most men never hear. It's not your kindness that pushes her away. It's the energy behind it. Because when kindness comes from fear, it doesn't feel like strength. It feels like need. And need quietly kills attraction. This video is not about playing games. It's not about becoming cold or manipulative. It's about understanding something deeper. Why emotional control, scarcity, and self-respect create attraction, while over-effort destroys it. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn might explain everything that hasn't been working. Number 1. The nice guy trap. Let's get something clear. Kindness is not weak, but fear disguised as kindness is. This is where most men fall. They think, if I treat her better than everyone else, she'll choose me. So they overgive. They overtext. They overexplain. They overadjust their lives around her. They hide disagreement. They avoid tension. They say yes when they mean no. On the surface, it looks polite. Underneath, it's fear. And women feel that instantly. Because energy doesn't lie. When your behavior says, I don't want to lose you, she hears, I don't believe I can replace you. That changes everything. At first, she may enjoy it. But slowly something shifts. She becomes less curious, less invested, less emotionally present. And you respond by giving more. That's the trap. Because what you call effort, she experiences as pressure. A man who values himself doesn't perform for approval. He chooses from strength. That's the difference. Number 2. Why certainty kills desire. Here's a truth most men resist. Desire needs uncertainty. Not confusion. Not games. But space. When a woman becomes 100% certain of your attention, without earning it, your value drops. Because there's no tension. If she knows you'll always reply instantly, always adjust your plans, always stay no matter what, then your presence becomes predictable. And predictable attention loses emotional weight. It becomes like background noise. Useful, expected, forgettable. Attraction isn't built on constant reassurance. It's built on emotional contrast, presence and absence, warmth and restraint. When everything is always available, nothing feels special. Number 3. The power of scarce attention. Let's be honest. Most men treat attention like it's free. They give it instantly, constantly, without standards. And anything given without value loses value. Attention works like currency. The more you flood the market, the less it's worth. But when your attention is selective, it hits differently. A single compliment from a grounded man feels stronger than 50 from a needy one. Why? Because one comes from abundance. The other comes from fear. Scarcity creates meaning, not because you're withholding, but because you're choosing. and choice signals power. Number 4. When predictability becomes boring. Stability is attractive, but predictability without depth is boring. Many men confuse consistency with repetition. Same texts, same reactions, same behavior every time. No mystery, no variation, no independence. Eventually, she stops wondering about you. And when curiosity dies, so does attraction. A man who fears losing her becomes predictable because he always chooses the safest move. No disagreement, no tension, no risk. But attraction needs edges, not chaos, but unpredictable strength. A man who cannot be fully mapped remains interesting. Number 5. How tests reveal weakness. Here's what most men misunderstand. A woman's test is not about the situation. It's about your reaction. She pulls back. She delays. She challenges and watches, not your words, your emotional stability. Because the real question is, can you be moved or do you stay grounded? Weak men react. They explain. They justify. They seek approval. Strong men observe and respond calmly. No panic, no neediness, just presence. Because when your center depends on her behavior, you've already lost your power. Number 6. The value of calm distance. Distance only works when it comes from calm, not ego, not anger, not punishment. A weak man pulls away to provoke. A strong man steps back to protect his peace. That difference is everything. When you stop chasing every shift in her mood, something becomes clear. Does she invest? Or does she disappear? Distance reveals truth, and truth is more valuable than attention, because attraction cannot grow in one-sided effort. Number 7. When she starts investing. This is where everything changes. Attraction deepens when she invests her time, her energy, her curiosity, because people value what they build, not what they receive for free. But here's where men mess it up. The moment she gives a little, they give everything and destroy the balance. A strong man doesn't overreact. He matches effort with calm, not excitement, not desperation, because stability under reward is just as important as stability under pressure. Number 8. Why weak kindness fails. Kindness without boundaries is not attractive. It's permission. Permission for low effort. Permission for disrespect. Permission to take you for granted. Real kindness has structure. It says, I treat you well, but I also respect myself. Weak kindness says, I'll accept anything. Just don't leave. And that energy repels attraction, because respect cannot exist without standards. Number 9. Masculine leadership creates pull. Leadership is not control. It's direction. A man who leads doesn't ask for permission to exist. He decides. He acts. He moves forward, not aggressively, but clearly. That clarity removes confusion, and confusion kills attraction. Because when a man is unsure, she feels it. But when he's grounded, she relaxes, not because he controls her, but because he controls himself. Number 10. Attraction needs strong frame. This is the foundation. Frame is not a tactic. It's your identity. your standards, your boundaries, your self-respect. A weak frame bends to avoid loss. A strong frame stays, even when it risks it, because attraction cannot survive when you abandon yourself to keep her. If you always adjust, always chase, always prove, you lose tension, and tension is the heartbeat of attraction. Final message. Here's the truth, my friend. This is not about becoming cold. It's about becoming grounded, not detached from her, but rooted in yourself. Because the man who wins is not the one who gives the most. It's the one who needs the least. So ask yourself, are you choosing her, or are you afraid to lose her? Because your answer is shaping everything she feels. Stay steady, stay disciplined, stay in control, and I'll see you in the next one.